Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. Look at it. We're top of the league. We're top of the Checker Trade Trophy League. Ignore the Carabao Cup, didn't happen. We're smashing it, absolutely smashing it. I don't know what's going on. It's not like we've been scraping through victories either. We've been dominating teams, and it shouldn't be happening. Look who's below us in the league. Big teams: Leyton Orient, Charlton, Bradford, Swindon, Peterborough, Lincoln, Oldham, Grimsby, Gillingham, Coventry all the way down there, Doncaster, Crewe. I mean, there's no way we should be top of the league, and there's no way we should be one of many teams to be undefeated still after 4 games. It's just mad. We've made a transfer. We have brought back Paul Ferguson on loan from Burnley. He was the keeper that we lost to Burnley on a free, unfortunately, but we brought him back on loan just because we didn't have a second keeper, and they let us have him back on loan. So, yeah, that's good. But I'll show you the results that we've had. Only the one loss, and that came in the Carabao Cup. We obviously played Coventry, where we beat them 3-1 in the last episode. We then lost to Bristol Rovers in the Carabao Cup. Now, Bristol Rovers are a championship team now, and we took them to extra time. They scored late on in extra time. So I was very proud of that. Janelle Donacien, I think that's how they call it, the new signing, he scored on his debut in extra time, and all goals came in extra time, but we scored, then they scored straight after to get the win. So I was quite happy with that result, to be fair. We then played Yeovil. We smashed them 3-0. Kevin Williams, Harry Williams, Horacio Hurst to get in the goals. We then played arch rivals Barrow, and we beat them 2-1. Callum Johnson own goal and a Kevin Williams goal. We played Oldham, drew 1-1. Harry Williams scored. This was one of the games where it was a bit tight. Oldham took an early lead. They were playing well, but we scored straight after the second half, straight after half time even, and we just held on. It was a decent game, sloppy game, but decent game. We then smashed West Brom 4-1. It's very, very flattering. We were 2-1 up, I believe, or it might have even been 1-1. And West Brom had an injury. They'd made all their subs, so they couldn't make another sub. So they were down to 10 men. And as you can see, 76th, 80th, 88th, we just ran through them after that. When they changed to a 4-3-2, I think, and we just overran them in midfield. They didn't really have a chance. So we've beaten West Brom, we can say that. But today we are playing Grimsby, who are near the bottom of the league. They are favourites. I don't think we've been favourite for a game yet. So I'm just so happy that we're winning. I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else to show you. But this is the team we're going for today. We've still got a couple of players on international duty, I believe. It's around International Week. Jermaine Anderson's one of them, and a couple of youth players. With the West Brom game as well, it's good that we're having so many cup games because it means I can fully rotate the side. Because the game against Oldham, we played a completely different team to the game against West Brom. So it's good just to rotate, and hopefully no one will get unhappy about lack of game times, because we're going to have at least 3 games in the Checker Trades Nonsense Trophy. We're going to obviously play in the Carabao Cup. We're going to have the FA Cup when it comes round. So players are going to get game time. So that's good. But this is the team for today. We got Sykes, Kenworthy in goal. Chambers, Monslow, Payne, Baines, Biggs, Packwood, McGee, Knott, Spice, Kevin Williams, Luke James, and Harry Williams. I was thinking about starting, what's his chops? John Lund, but he did pick up a knock in the last game, so I'm not going to risk him. Let's get straight into the news. What am I going on? I forgot I signed Alex Steele, I'm not going to lie. He was in my under-23s, but I've brought him in now. So hopefully he can get some game time. And Wolves. No, we signed him on the free, haven't we? It's fine, don't have to worry them. This is the team that Grimsby have got. They've got 3 debuts. They must have brought these players in on deadline day. One of them is a captain. We've just had transfer deadline day. I did not make any signings. I declined it to take part in it. I'm happy with the squad, if I'm honest. I said at the end of last season that we weren't going to make massive changes anyway. We have still signed quite a few players, so I didn't feel the need to get rid of anyone or bring anyone in, to be fair. But we'll do this. Passionate, I have faith in you. End team talk. Let's jump straight into the match with a score prediction. It's Grimsby. They haven't been on the best of form. They're down in 18th. Let's see. Where's the team? 4 points from 5 games. We're away from home. I'm going to go for... I'll be happy with a 2-2, maybe. 2-2, I'll go for that. Obviously, I'll be ecstatic with another win. But I'll take a 2-2, I think. Or a draw. Any draw. We got a highlight here. 10 minutes into the game. Knott finds Kevin Williams on the edge of the box. Can he whip one in? He's having another amazing season, Kevin Williams. He whips it in. Baines is bouncing around. That's not gone in. I swear that went over the line like 3 times. McGee, I'll tell you about Kevin Williams in a minute. Not to Spice to McGee. It should be the end of the highlight, really. We'll probably have a ball, misplaced pass or something. Harry Williams to Kevin Williams. Back to Spice to Knott. Just end the highlight, ref. Kirby, James, Harry Williams, Spice. We're not really breaking them down. Get onside, Kevin Williams. He's offside. Kevin Williams has just won the League 2 Young Player of the Month. He's just on fire. He's going to be our first player to be sold, I want to say, for £1 million. That's how much I value him. £1 million. If people want him, he's just got injured. That's a tight groin. It's all right. Maybe 500 grand. That's like the minimum. 500 grand with loads of add-ons. But £1 million, you can pay however you want over time on the never, straight up cash. £1 million. I'll probably have only a 10% next transfer fee. But he's just incredible. Absolutely amazing. He's going to be out for about 5 months now with a groin injury, tight groin. Because that's it now. That's his season over. We did also win Manager of the Month. I think Harry Williams got 2nd place in Player of the Month. I can't remember. The funny thing is about the West Brom, the Checkatrade Nonsense Cup, we set our lowest attendance in that match. It beats the last lowest attendance, which was us versus Frickley, which we played in the FA Trophy, maybe in the 2nd season or 1st season we've done, which I found really, really hilarious. It was about 250 people there, no away fans. I was quite impressed, if I'm honest. I was quite impressed. We are still top of the league, which is good. We got Charlton and Yeovil breathing down our necks, which, if I'd said that at the end of the playoff final, if I said, we're going to have Charlton and Yeovil breathing down our necks at the top of the league, you would have all laughed at me and unsubscribed. But it's happening. I forgot to take Kevin Williams off, so I'm going to do that now. I completely forgot about it. I am sorry, Kevin Williams. Not only is he having a bad game, but he is injured as well. Thomas Ray can come on for, I'm pretty sure, his league debut. He has been playing in all the cups. If you don't know who Thomas Ray is, he might be the first one of the players that actually came through our youth system. Not one of these 15-year-old kids that I've signed. Harry Williams is through. It's Blue Eyes. Not one of the 15-year-old kids that I've signed. I'm pretty sure he might be coming through the youth system. I'll have to have a look. In fact, I'm going to do it now. I really hope he is, anyway. Yes, he came through our youth system and he's been doing all right. He's gradually got up. I was going to send him out on loan this season, but I thought we need a backup right back. He was 2-star potential, 2-star current, 5-star potential. Bring him in, full-time training, regular game time, like sporadic game time. He's starting in the cup games, all the cup games he's starting. And this is the first time on the bench in the league anyway. Harry Williams, what was that? So I've got high hopes for him. He's still very raw. But if I just give him regular game time, and maybe when we do sell Kevin Williams, he will be the man that easily come in and fill in his boots. And maybe we bring in another youth right midfielder. Who knows? But Grimsby are on the attack here. I don't know who had a random slide there. But Mason's 5 Davey to Pepper, their new signing, Connor Pepper. Sounds familiar, which he shouldn't because he's a regen. I'm clicking on him. He's already scored. He's on loan from Bristol City. I think I might have tried to sign him, you know? I'm pretty sure I've tried to sign him before. Oops, I paused again. But we are 1-0 down to Grimsby. I'm not going to watch it. We could be seeing our first loss of the series. Like we've gone undefeated in 6 seasons and only had 2 promotions. Harry Williams having a terrible game. We'll bring him off, and Alex Steele can come on for his second debut, if you want. I guess it's called that. We're off top of the league. That's it. Season's over. Gonna get relegated. 75 minutes in, nothing's happening. It looks like we're just... Oh, there we go, we got a highlight. I knew we were obviously... Billy Knott has got himself sent off. He's very much a squad player now, Billy Knott. He's only starting because Anderson's away, and then he goes and gets himself sent off. I think I might do this. I'm going to do this. I'm 100% going to do this. Ray, you can go as a winger. On attack, obviously. McGee, you go as a winger as well. We've made all our subs, haven't we? Right, McGee, you can go into the middle. Ben Clark can go out to the wing because he likes out there. Swap you two around. You don't like it, but you have to pull up with it. And we're going to go on control. So that's messed up our plans. I've not used this formation yet. I literally made it just in case we started to get absolutely battered so we can go 5 at the back. But this is not really the time I wanted to use it with 2 at the back. But you never know, we might pull one back because of this. 85th minute now. As you can see from the stats, nothing's really happened. There's been very, very minimal shots. We've only had the 1 shot on target. So I'm just going to move it on to attacking. But yeah, it's just... nothing's happening, is it? I don't think we're going to get a late goal here. I think our luck has finally come to an end. Had to be on video, didn't it? There is time for a goal though. Sykes Kenworthy with the goal kick. Thomas Ray wins it and finds James. If we nick a late goal, I might fall in love with this team more than I already am. But Grimsby have got the ball and we've given it straight back to them just to make it easy for them. But we've got the ball back. Thomas Ray, pull off some magic, son. Go on. That's what magic that kid's got. Just, did you see the way he passed it straight to the Grimsby player? Perfect. Just wide. Was that really necessary of a highlight? I mean, it's just, you're just giving us hope, game. You're just giving us hope. That should be it. Our first loss in the league this season. It had to be on video. It had to be on video. I'm not too worried. It's only a 1-0. It was away from home. Yeah, I'm far from pleased. Because I am. We should have gone this season unbeaten. Now this is definitely a failure of a season. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did like that episode, please subscribe, and is that Mark Noble at Cheltenham? West Ham Mark Noble at Cheltenham? Bloody is as well. He played for that team Solent. How the hell? Mark Noble. As if you don't know, I'm also a West Ham fan, and that's hurt me a bit. Mark Noble has gone to Cheltenham via Team Solent. Who else has this Team Solent got then? They're clearly a bit like that Shepshed who had Jermaine Anderson. They've got Gillel! Our former player, Gillel. Gillet. They got Gillet. Oh, look at his career. Went to Forest, went to Wealdstone, went to Swansea, and then went to Bournemouth FC. Just rotting away. This happens too much in Football Manager. He's actually been bid for. Who's he going to? Sutton. Okay. I thought that was Andy Carroll as well. Eddie Howe. This happens far too often, I assume. I have seen it where other people have top players go to non-league teams in this on amateur contracts. Nathan Cameron, is he a former Rochdale player? Bury, that's it, a former Bury player. Played in the Championship, got sold for 1.3 million. 2 years later, he's in the Evo stick. What was going on? Freddie Monker. He's a West Ham kiddie, isn't he? Leighton Orient kiddie. George Monker was the one I'm thinking of. Nathan Moore, was that the Leicester guy? Who's the Leicester guy then? Liam Moore, isn't it? Is he Leicester? James Gray must have played for someone big. Torquay in the National. He joined them in the Sydenham's Wessex Premier. Jesus Christ. Wow. So, Armand Torre, Middlesbrough guy? QPR. I'm getting all these wrong. I'm thinking of other people and getting these completely wrong. He was playing for Forest 2 years later. He was playing for bloody... Mad. I don't recognise anyone else. Jack Robinson. That's the QPR guy, isn't it? Ex-Liverpool guy. Now he was playing games in the Premier League 2 years later. It's a Team Solent. All on amateur contracts as well. Stupid. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Noble at Cheltenham Town. How much is he on at Cheltenham? Is he rinsing them? 2.5k. Mark Noble, how have you done me like this? If you like that episode, please subscribe, and I shall see you again tomorrow for another episode of The Tigers. Thank you, and goodbye.